Rolling Louds and Governor's Balls and all these festivals.
It's a steal.
It's a
A bargain.
steal.
Yeah.
Like paying $350 to see 50 artists, that's much better than paying $200
Yep.
to march to Uzi for an hour and a half.
Young bands though. You going?
Are you going to the Young Band show?
He said that Drake sings better than Michael Jackson. About the direction of hip hop in 2024 and beyond. Yo, what is good, fam? Welcome to episode 76 of Speaking of Which podcast. Got my mans, Johnito, in the building.
What up, man?
Yeah, man. We outside, man.
Episode 76. Got my man Aaron here with me.
Yes, sir.
We're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, of course, Spotify, man. If you're not subscribed, what is you doing?
I don't know.
We just cracked 5K.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to you. That's
5K. 10K next up, so please subscribe.
Yeah,
the
man.
more people that support us, the more content we're going to be able to put out there for you.
sure.
Okay,
For sure.
man.
We here.
Yes, we
Got a
are
lot of shit to
here.
talk about,
If
man.
you didn't check out episode 75, go ahead. Box Fest Frenzy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What we got going this week, man?
Shit, we gonna talk about Uzi's tour. We gonna talk about a little bit of what Metro tweeted today.
Metro.
We got a little shout out to Rap TV on Instagram. We're gonna see if we, which table we're gonna sit at.
For
certain
sure.
rappers and shit. I want to talk about what Jeff Teague had to say about
Jeff Teague?
Jeff Teague about Drake. You ain't see what he said?
No, like what he
Yeah,
said.
well, we gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Jeff Teague. His podcast is hella funny.
Yeah, shout out Jeff Teague. We could talk about the direction of hip hop we were thinking about talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then some hot takes, man.
Hot tizzies, man.
So,
Yo,
yeah.
we went to Uzi's show.
In the Barclays.
November 20th, right?
Yep.
That was a hell of a show,
My
man.
boy 29 now. That was 3 days before my birthday. It was a good week.
That
was a good week.
This whole week has been grand for my boy.
Yeah.
Big 029 now.
Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure, happy Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
And yo,
Uzi
Uzi put on a
shows.
show, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
so glad he played mad classics.
I know.
But there is a little caveat to that, bro. I don't know if you saw his face on the big screen. I know you was in the pits and shit.
Yeah,
I was more so like
in the
civilized
100,
on the side
in the
and
100
shit.
seats. Yeah.
I could see like with Uzi playing those old songs, you could really see like in his face that he wants to retire and like he's gonna miss this. When he's like, "I love you guys," and he's like, "No, really, I love you
He
guys."
did say, like, I am pretty sad. It's going to be my last time, but I'm still going to be outside. I'm still going to be here.
So I say that to say like
Maybe.
it was great for him to play all those songs, but I think for the New York show he played all that old material because he knows like I'm probably not gonna perform this ever again.
Maybe not. Maybe not, man. P's and Q's was lit, though.
P's and Q's.
Once I heard that.
Yep.
Like, oh, man.
He played a bunch Dark Queen.
He played Dark Queen. Yup. He played that 444 joint. For me personally, because I've seen Uzi probably like 6-7 times at this point. The songs like XO Tour Life, The Way Life Goes, those songs, I could deal without that shit. But
He
it was
has
still,
to.
Yeah, I get he has to. There's so many people that have probably seen him for the first time, so he has to do those songs. But the fact that it was that expensive just for Uzi, for me, is a little crazy.
Yeah,
No openers.
It kind of makes you think like these like Rolling Louds and Governor's Balls and all these festivals.
Is a steal.
It's a
A
steal.
bargain. Yeah.
Like paying $350 to see 50 artists, that's much better than paying $200
Yep.
to march to Uzi for an hour and a half. You
But
know?
it was cool. The DJ had that shit lit, and I didn't know he was from Long Island.
Word, shout out to Uzi's DJ from Long Island.
Bro, when he said, "Oh, it's Brooklyn in the house," it got a lot of cheers. I was going, "Yeah, Staten Island, whatever, the city." But when he mentions Long Island in the house, bro, it was like 60% Long Island.
Nah, for sure.
I saw mad people around me checking their Long Island railroad times.
Word.
I'm like, "Yo, y'all really from Long Island out here?"
Yo, so first of all, we were gonna do fan interviews,
Damn, this guy's
and bro, I'm
Oh.
a cuck. I'm a cuck.
what a cuck, man.
Bro, I forgot literally like the most essential things, that we use for
Like
the
a battery
microphone.
piece or some
Because I
shit.
had cleaned, I had did a whole bunch of stuff that I hadn't done since I bought the camera.
Yeah, you had to clean
Like
it out
I had
a
to do
little bit.
a bunch of shit, take off a bunch of parts, and my dumbass like didn't put back the most important part.
It was gonna be the first interviews that I do at a large scale.
Word. It was gonna be the first ones that like it's an arena. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we could do that for.
And we're mad excited. I'm unzipping my shit. And I'm like, fuck, yo. Yeah. He knows when I fuck up because I get mad quiet.
He's like, yo, I think I fucked up, bro. And it's mad cold. I'm like,
and then we have people that know we're there to interview, and they're like foaming out the mouth, like, yo, it's lit. And then they just see us walk away. Like,
I ended up just getting Chick-fil-A, bro. I was like, fuck it.
But you had a GA seat or a ticket, and I had like a nosebleed, fucking basically on top of the damn Barclays.
Dumb far.
I finessed my way into the hundreds area, and that I was good.
Good
with
view.
that.
Nah, your vlog was lit.
I was good with that. I could see Uzi perfectly. His 5'3" ass, like it was perfect.
What song was your favorite, man? For me, it was X2, bro. I got this one dude named Ken Carson that was, you know what I'm saying, on his album. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't make shit like this. Let's go.
It would. You know what? I would say that was probably top 1, top 2, but he didn't play the last verse. The last verse is the best.
It is hard.
But
Spin Again went crazy.
Spin Again was hard, especially after that demonic ass like intro.
Yeah, I know. That was hard. Flooded the Face was fire in GA, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, I had a great time.
Flooded the Face.
That was a fun. And then when he did Amped Up, when he started running around, bro, everybody in GA, I thought
he was right in front of me.
I thought something happened. I thought there was like a fight. Because I saw all of GA just run towards the bag. I'm like, damn, what happened now, man? And I see it's actually Uzi. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah. He was right in front of me. And the person next to us, we both finessed.
He came to your side and on the other side after.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had some kid. He was right next to us. And we both finessed, like, and avoided security in many different ways.
Yeah,
Wherever I went, he went. I guess I was like,
gangster.
The
held
way
his whole head like
of
that.
Freedom. And then Uzi grabs his whole dope piece. Like, what's up with it?
Yeah, that was hard.
That was hard.
Yeah, to feel that love. I didn't think he would do some shit like that. I mean, he's been doing it in the previous shows, but I don't know. Barclays.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a large scale. That's more of like a small venue thing, I guess.
So let me ask you, is what I'm saying far-fetched? He played, usually every night he played 1 or 2 old songs. At New York, he played like 10. So
nah,
he's
been doing like 6, 7 for every other show.
Every show?
Yeah,
really?
Every show, yeah. And the ones he did the ones he did at this show wasn't as good as the other ones.
You think so?
Because it's kind of the same. He did Sky and Ramona, but it wasn't like for the first time. Like he did Top, he did 7 a.m., all those before already.
Right.
The only song that was really new was probably Loaded. That song Loaded.
And Dark Queen. He played a few.
I don't remember
he
that
played like
new.
a good 5 that he's never really played.
Yeah.
Or
and then like that is all
2017.
scripted too. When he does, what is it y'all want to hear? No matter what.
But mad people were saying Myron.
Buy it, you mean?
Myron.
Oh yeah. The whole crowd in Barclays wanted Werewolf. Oh, I guarantee all of GA was screaming.
I heard it in your vlog.
Werewolf, where? He's like, that's what y'all want to hear? Okay, and then he played Buy It. He's been playing Buy It every show. I love that song, but it's not as special anymore.
It's not.
But he did do Final Fantasy. That was new. I was like, let's go. I wanted this shit.
And he didn't really perform it.
He didn't perform it.
It is like a fuck out of here. We out.
That's a good outro, though. That's a good outro.
Yeah,
Uzi doing his thing. He on his little tour, you know what I'm saying?
I mentioned this off camera. It's crazy how he doesn't have the lure or the Colts fan base that like Travis or CARTI has, because there's people going to every single show in every single city for Travis and eventually CARTI. It doesn't seem like the same thing for Uzi. Like that hunger to see him every time, you know?
I know. I mean, I guess it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe because he's, I don't know. That's a good point. It doesn't have like the Super Saiyan aura as they do, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I do feel that. I guess the fan base aren't as foaming at the mouth like how they are for CARTI and Trav.
You think like we've had more than enough of Uzi? Like we're good? Not to say like if he drops something we're not gonna.
Maybe because he performs
like,
so much. You mean? Because he's always, I don't know.
He did every Rolling Loud for like the last 5 years.
Yeah,
And they have like
too,
4 a year.
CARTI too though.
Yeah, but he don't drop. I don't know. Like
Because he don't drop. I don't know, man. I just know their fan bases are definitely louder than Uzi's fan base. Uzi's fan base is a lot more chill. You know,
not facts.
they're all like cool and yeah. There's people that foam at the mouth for Uzi shit too, but there's not something different about these Travis fans, bro.
Where does Uzi's tour rank this year? Obviously taking out festivals like actual tour dates.
It was pretty lit. It's definitely up there. I would say
definitely nostalgic. I felt like I was in college again.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah.
Okay. It was lit. That was the first time I seen Uzi at an actual show. Always on fucking festival.
Oh, word. That's true, right?
Yeah. It's always at a festival. Yeah.
I remember I seen him. Little Skies opened in like 2017. That was lit.
You went to an actual Uzi show?
Mm-hmm. It was on my birthday.
That's
I wanted to ask, do you think Uzi's going through? Bob said it a little bit, but like a crisis, like not a midlife crisis, like an identity crisis. Because it seems like he's so over, and I'm just reading body language and what he says. Like I'm really into reading people, and it seems like he's just so over the whole wave that he created the last few years, and that like everybody wants that still, but he's so past that.
Well, he did say he's gonna go back to his old sound.
But
he said that like last show.
He said that a bunch of times though. He's changed his hair too, saying that shit. But like, do we really want that?
What, his old sound? Yeah.
His old sound?
Why not?
Like, I don't know. I'd rather grow with him, you know?
He tried
Again, he's listening to the people, I guess.
I don't know. There's not really much. Whatever he drops, I'm going to fuck with it regardless. Except those rock shits. Them shit's trash.
Like the pure rock, not the amped and shit like that.
No, I'm talking about like the Werewolf, the CS songs. I'm not a fan of that shit. Nah, not it.
He did say he's going to do less of the...
Anyways, bro, I definitely want to get into this real quick with something that Metro Boomin tweeted the other day, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So he talked about how he wanted to do like how he used to do on his YouTube channel, like 2012, 2013, just like regular shit, turn the camera on and just show him making beats, just like an everyday like vlogs and shit. And he tweeted that like, yo, I want to get back to that. And then somebody, retweeted him. And he said, hold on, let me get it real quick. My bad, I forgot to screenshot it. I ain't shit. He said, somebody, replied to it saying, finally, a musician who ain't trying to be mysterious and shit. And then he said, yeah, the fake mysterious shit where artists is ruining the game. Everybody too cool.
He is Offset's man. And
CARTI was too cool for us. You think he's just saying that because CARTI didn't give him a feature or some shit?
Exactly. And I'm 100% sure CARTI was supposed to be on that villain, that Heroes and Villains album, bro. How fire would have that been, boy?
Little four stanza bridge. Want you top me? That's all he wanted, bro.
Bro.
That's all he wanted.
I'm sure there's so many other albums that CARTI should have or was supposed to be on that we didn't get, bro.
I know, bro. But how you feel about that, though? You think that's true? You think it's kind of ruining the game? You think more rappers should just stop doing that shit? Or it works to an extent?
It depends who you are.
Like you could say Yeet does that,
Like, with all due respect, shout out Long Island. Young Fazo does it, but you're not him like that. Like, for you to follow 3 people, ooh.
You think it only works? You think it only works if you're super popping and super up, or like it ruins the up and coming rappers more?
I think it's something that you develop over time. Like CARTI doing that and being so mysterious, like that developed over time. Before we saw him with Ian Connor and here and there, but he never was really posting on social media like that. But he was still active amongst the streets and shit.
Yeah.
That morphed into him being a whole vampire. It's not fake. With these upcoming artists, like, come on, you're 16, 17 years old. You telling me you're not on social media all day?
I know.
And you follow 3 people. We know you got a burner. We know you be DMing people off your burner. Like, come on, bro.
Somebody posted a little Reddit post saying, "I'm down with the mysterious shit if it complements the art/artist and makes sense. I'm not with fucking over your fans, breaking promises under the basically the quote unquote being mysterious, just giving dudes a way to be cheesy and an asshole."
Yeah, I mean, let's break down like what it really is to be mysterious. Like the actual personality trait of being a loner, a
Yeet does it.
mysterious.
Yeet does it.
Like people appreciate it when you're actually that, but when you're not that and you're pushing that.
Okay, so then question: if Yeet felt like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get back to just going on Instagram Live every day, posting every day, do you think if he was hella active and not mysterious, it would hurt his brand? It wouldn't.
I don't think so.
So then why not do it? Why does he feel the need to just never do interviews, never post anything, only like once a month?
I'll be honest with you.
I've never
seen
so much traction.
Posts like that either.
Well, way back then, I mean, I've
like
seen
he was
YouTube
on live
videos.
and shit, but
Yeah,
that's to showcase new music. But like as far as being super active in people's faces, doing all these interviews,
yeah, you right.
he never really was on that.
You right. But I'm just saying, like, if let's say he wanted to just do a bunch of interviews, just fuck it, get on the radar. Like, fuck being mysterious. I just want to be out. You think that wouldn't like that would be a bad thing?
I don't think it would hurt his mystique at all. I think somebody who would try that and it would hurt is somebody like Uzi. Like he's so like out here giving features to fucking niggas down the block. Like
yeah.
For him to just go silent for 2 years, that would probably hurt him.
I think the reason why Yeet don't do it is because he don't need to, probably. Like
absolutely,
yeah.
He can put Schmunky in his story and it's a post on OGM. Like.
Schmunky. Dead ass. Young Bands though, you going?
Are you going to the Young Bands show, album release show, December 6th?
December 5th.
December 5th. That's a Wednesday.
That's a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, man. I'm going. This is random as hell, but shout out Young Bands.
I'll go.
I'm going to a Young Bands SOB's album release show.
Yo, bring a poster.
First of all, this shit should be free. This shit should be $0.99. If Ken Carson's album release party was free, why the fuck am I paying $33 for a Young Bands?
Because they can afford to do a free show. He probably can't.
Okay, you're right.
Well,
you're
I'm
right.
tweaking. I don't want to pocket watch, but like,
Yeah.
it's probably not in his best interest to do a free show.
You're right. But hey, I ain't got nothing to do. I get off of work, I think at 6 that day. I'll turn up to some bands. What time you think he's gonna come out though? I have a feeling he's not gonna pop out till mad late, do like 3 songs and just leave. That's my expectations for this Young Band show.
If he can sell the same verse and beat to like 300 people, then he's probably gonna pull up.
You should honestly just go to get some fire photos. That's it. Like if you were to
I
go,
have pictures of him in 2017.
Get some dope footage.
The day before my birthday.
It's definitely gonna be a rare show. I feel like only if you know you can.
Imagine he brings out Yachty.
If
for colors or whatever.
If it's gonna be like 30 of us, it better be the most lit 30 people in that crowd, boy. You feel me?
It's at where is it?
SOBs, boy. Sons of bitches. I'm in there.
Oh, you can go downstairs then. We can get an interview and all
got
that.
interview and all
SOBs
that?
got no security, dog. So I don't have a media pass, but you don't need one.
We in there, boy.
You just
I fuck
need a
with
ticket.
bands.
You can go to the green room and be like, "Yo, what's up, young bands?"
Yeah, I'm from the streets.
Yeah.
Like, what's good, bands?
Nah, we getting an interview then.
All right, we gonna
I'm
try.
about to go to Manhattan, interview young bands.
Okay, with your shirt off. All right, so boom. What table are you sitting at, my boy? You ready?
We'll put the thing right here.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, so table 1, we got Uzi, CARTI, Yachty, and 21 Savage. Table 2 got Ye, Drake, Travis, and Future. Table 3's the old head seat table. Kendrick, J. Cole, Jay-Z, and Eminem.
The seniors.
And then table 4 is the super seniors, the ones that's special ed. Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, Yeet, and Sofago.
Isn't there another table?
Nah, it's 4.
It's 4 of them?
It's 4.
There was one with this is the same post. There was one with like Shaq and Charles Barkley and shit. I would have been at that table. That shit funny as hell.
Shit, me personally, I'm probably sitting Damn, that's tough. I'll probably sit at table 2 because I'm a little older.
Table 2,
Yeah.
Kanye, Drake, Future, Travis.
I'm probably
First of all, the Tings.
that's the cool. That's the cool table.
The Tings is gonna be there.
All the hoes is on table 2. You can't say it's not. Table 1 is just
Uzi's hair.
I know.
Lunch
Table 1 is for people that like they try to make the basketball team. You know, they still cool. They ain't make it, but
They probably dress good.
Yeah, they probably they fly on that table. Table 3 is definitely for the people that are the smartest
nerds.
in class. Yeah, you know, valedictorians and all that.
And table 4 is for the geekers.
Table 4 is for everybody off drugs. all the little,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying, drug addicts.
You know what I was in high school, bro? I was a meander. Like, I would go from table to table, vibe to vibe, you know?
Mm-hmm. I was cool with everybody, too.
Yeah,
man.
I was cool with everybody. Even Wheelchair Jimmy, man.
Fuck it.
When he pulled up in his wheelchair, we used to be like, I roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I roll up. Yeah.
Damn,
I don't know.
I'll probably sit at table 2. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, like, just having dinner with Future. That conversation.
Yeah,
was mad
Jay-Z's
fun.
at my table. Fuck a dinner. We
lot
had
of
the
knowledge.
lunch table with
It's
it.
a lot of knowledge.
CARTI.
Table 3, mad boring, though.
Table 1 with
Table
CARTI.
3, mad boring. Tell me it's not.
Table 3,
Oh,
man.
hell yeah.
I think table 1's hilarious because you're going to have Uzi like.
Dead ass. And then
And
Yachty's
Cardi's
like, dead ass. And then 21's just like, yo, y'all some weird ass motherfuckers, bro. 20.
I'll choose.
You know you sitting at table 4, popping a perk.
You got
Sit
Fago in
mad
the corner.
leaning, yeah. Fago just like, Ken Carson just Lone just like, yo, pee my new Rick Owens. Ye just like, y'all ain't fucking with me. Y'all ain't fucking
I'm the
with me.
biggest. I don't even know, bro. I'm going to go with.
Come on, you gotta sit table 2 with me, boy.
I'm going to go with table 2.
Yeah?
Fuck it.
Okay, let us know what table y'all sitting at, man. I already know a lot of y'all gonna choose table 4. Whoever picks
Geekers.
table 3, you're a real one. If you do sit at table 3, what's the first question you asking these dudes, bro? Like, what do you even ask them, bro? Like, shit, the coolest
That's
person.
the table they go
cool.
on like this. They rapping
Facts.
and shit.
That's definitely, they freestyling like crazy there. This shit's hilarious, though. Table 4, mad funny. That's definitely all the kids that swear they're freshmen, but they think they seniors. You feel me?
Word.
All right, so I gotta tell you what Jeff Teague said, boy.
What did our man?
My man
Jeff
said,
Teague say?
this is a big. You gotta do a sound effect for this one. The Funkmaster Flex Bomb. He said that Drake sings better than Michael Jackson. Forget the accolades, forget the talent, but my man said that he sings better.
That's a hot take,
Forget
man.
the Billboard charts, none of that shit. Just singing wise, that he sings better than him. That's a super hot take.
That's a super hot take, especially with like recently.
That's kind of disrespectful.
Recently, it came out that Dirty Diana, the beat, was made by Michael Jackson's voice. The reference track for the beat.
Yeah.
He said, "I want the beat to sound like this."
Yeah.
Bro,
I believe it.
insane.
I believe it. Yeah, nah, he was a genius. Not saying Drake wasn't, but singing wise, that's crazy. My man's had that on
First
lock.
of all, yeah, the high pitched shit.
disrespect.
High pitched shit. Michael Jackson got that. Drake definitely does the low pitch because he can't sing that well.
Yeah,
Let's be
Drake is
honest.
not really known for being a singer.
He's a
anyways.
hummer. Like
He's more of a melodic, he'll harmonize and shit. But he's not a singer. Drake is. He can sing here and there, but come on, man. That's
He
like
could get his
disrespectful
way
to MJ.
through. Yeah, that's Jeff Teague, man. First of
What
all,
the
Jeff
fuck
Teague.
is you on?
You're not even
Shawty
better
should
than
know I'm a
Ricky
dog.
Rubio. Jeff Teague.
You're not
I'm
even
about
a
to
Ricky
come at your
Rubio.
neck. You're not even like.
You're not even a Eric Bledsoe.
You're not even a Jose Calderon. Like Eric Snow will bust your ass. Aaron McKee will bust your ass.
First of all, Tony Douglas will wash his shit.
Tony
Stop
Douglas.
playing, boy. You can't tell me that my man's Jameer Nelson not better than Jeff Teague.
My man Javaris Crittenton. Yo, Andre Miller, his last year, where he's like a roly-poly.
Yeah. Nah, honestly, you know who's better than him, bro? I'm going to tell you right now. My man's that got dunked on from DeAndre Jordan. What was his name?
DeAndre Jordan.
That,
Brandon Jennings.
No, Brandon Knight.
Brandon Knight.
Stop playing.
Brandon Jennings almost caught a stray.
Brandon Jennings.
Smush Parker will
Smush
bust
Parker,
your
that
ass.
dude, though.
Jeff Teague, watch your mouth.
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth, you heard? So, anyways, let's talk about the direction of hip-hop in 2024 and beyond. So, it's an interesting topic. It's a big topic. So, how you feel that 2024 is going to go, man? What's the kind of vibes you think we're going to get for the majority of it? You know,
I feel like we're in the perfect in-between period right now, especially what happened in the underground with Summers and that whole shit going down. It seems like there's a space where, like, there's, like, a little, especially with the holidays, it's like there's a lull, like a little period of time where we're in a guessing game of where it's going.
So let's say all the but whenever an artist steps into the studio today, right? What's the kind of sound that you think they're trying to go for nowadays? Like, what are they really trying to pitch out to the world? What's the label saying? Like, yo, do this sound. Like, what do you think would work in 2024?
What they're trying to do is probably get a hot single, because labels, they're not gonna put out your project unless you got a hot single. As just the art form in general,
it's gonna get delayed, basically.
Yeah, as like just the sound of hip hop moving forward, I have a hunch that Scary Hours 3 with what Drake did is gonna lead to like what majority of people are going to with the rapping and the actual like hip hop beats, the 90s style beats. Like, I think
if
that's
that becomes mainstream, then that would be
again
crazy.
say mainstream again.
That would be crazy.
I think it's heading, in that direction. Because a lot of people are sick of the bullshit bars, and a majority of the world does not care for a Yeet, all these new upcomers. They want Drake, Cole, and Kendrick to lead the way again. Because if we're not gonna find our new big three, big four in the new age, then we're just gonna go back to what we've liked the last 10, 15 years.
You know what? That kind of reminds me of wrestling, because with wrestling now, like, let's say somebody that used to watch it back in the early 2000s, if they flicked on like Raw or SmackDown today,
I'm not watching that.
They're not gonna know who those new people are, even though they might want to watch it just to see what it's hitting for nowadays. But they're gonna probably be looking for, like, what happened to the Kurt Angles of the world, the Edges, the Mick Foleys, like people that really like that and support.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of that. Like, they're probably just gonna rely on the old heads still. Like, when they come back, that's the only time they'll watch. Or special appearance, Stone Cold pulling up tonight. Like, the nostalgia's crazy. So
I think that coincides with storytelling too. I think
big time,
people our age and older, we miss the lore of a story. Like with Drake, back to hip hop. Some of us loved it, some of us hated it, that he was a new guy singing, light skin, from Canada, Jewish, and he's singing instead of rapping. Like, that was the whole arc of his early career. And then he had the arc of, I'm gonna prove all you motherfuckers wrong. You're not gonna little boy me no more. Like, we really paid attention to the storylines and shit. And I think it's going to go back to that in a lot of industries. Because I think in wrestling, I would fuck with some more wrestlers.
Yeah.
If I was sold into the world of a wrestler, you know?
Yeah. There's a wrestler named LA Knight that gives off that nostalgic feel.
Really? LA Knight.
LA Knight, yeah, he hard, bro. Like, his promos, it kind of reminds me of Stone Cold, The Rock. Like, he has that energy. The crowd's fucking with him. So it's just rare nowadays, you know, especially with like social media. It's hard. Like, back then there was no social media, so like you believed it more. Wrestlers were cared about their character more. Like, you would see Undertaker on TV, but you wouldn't see the next day him with his family posting on social media.
Yeah.
A lot of these wrestlers do that. It takes away from the believability. Like, that's why Undertaker said in the podcast, this is random, but it was a Tony Hawk podcast, whatever. He was like, that's the one thing that's wrong with the industry in wrestling today. Like, they don't protect their character enough.
you're gonna see Undertaker at 7-Eleven, but they're gonna be like, "Wow, are you Undertaker?" He's never gonna like.
Maybe
respond
today
to
he
you.
will because he's
Yeah.
got it. But you know what I mean though. Like
Back in the
if
day,
this was
he had
04,
to keep character
yeah, like
everywhere he went.
but nowadays, a lot of these wrestlers they care so much about their Instagram followers and their PC. They want to be liked by everyone. Fuck that shit. If you're a bad guy on TV, be a bad guy in the streets too. Like, make people believe your character. I don't know. This has nothing to do with anything, but I'm just saying.
It kind of does. It
I'm
kind of
just
does in a way.
saying.
Because imagine if, like, CARTI being so dark and mysterious.
And then you see him in the streets. He's mad nice.
That flamboyant.
Holding the door for
like,
you.
Yeah, like, oh, what's up, everybody?
Yeah. Then it'll take away from when you go see him. He ain't really like that.
I feel like that may happen to a few artists, like maybe Uzi. Like, there was a time where he was such a rock star, right? And then we seen him on Aiden Ross's shit doing his hair.
Yeah.
Like,
that was cool, actually. Imagine if CARTI got on Kai Cenat's fucking stream. Bruh.
it'll be in a cave.
That wouldn't even make sense.
Have bats and shit.
But I guess you could talk about real quick with if CARTI does drop, because it does seem I'm seeing all this shit that's been posting on the Finsta account where he has all the all white fit. There's like a banner that had like 00. You seen that? If it does drop in January, that's the rumor, because he delayed the European tour. What you think it's sounding like, boy? Is it gonna break another boundary? Is it gonna break barriers again, or is it gonna be kind of the same mold of what we getting with like Ken and Lone?
I think
What
that
would you
future,
want?
we're gonna
Fuck
hear
that.
a lot of future
What would you
influence.
want?
I don't know.
More of that fiend,
I don't really-
like a fiend verse.
I'm not gonna go into it with any wants or any like preconsumed things, because that ruins a lot of an album.
You think it's gonna be as influential like how a whole lot of Red was?
I'm gonna say this. I think it's gonna sound a lot like Future.
Word. Because there's a
Like-
snippet. Did you hear that snippet with Quavo and Ty Dolla $ign? That's like a 10-second snippet. Yeah, Cardi's doing the deep voice shit. Sounds just like Future. And
I
then
think we're
Quavo
going
comes in for a
mainstream
couple
Cardi.
seconds. More mainstream.
Mainstream Cardi. Whatever that looks like,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's a song or two that's mainstream. He may just have a real rock aesthetic with Future's voice that becomes mainstream. But I think it's definitely some Future influence for sure.
Big time.
And Lil Wayne influence for sure.
Oh yeah, damn. Remember that song that leaked?
Yeah, man.
It was like a Wayne beat. Wasn't it a Wayne beat?
Yeah.
Or Wayne
Pussy
flow?
Monster. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hot takes.
Hot tizzies.
We in here, cuz. All right, this time I'll let you read it, since I always read it.
All right.
You feel me? Surprise your boy. We Gucci? All right, so this time you reading it, ho. Surprise me, kid. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right.
Let's get it.
Okay. Caribou and Anasia are a good mix.
Anasia? Who's that?
That girl who was trying to book, remember? Anasia.
Oh, that's not her name. Isn't it Anaya?
Anasia, my bad.
I mean, yeah, they're cool. I mean, what's the hot take?
That's it. He might book Caribou, surprise,
Maybe.
surprise. So
We gonna see. We
February.
gonna see what's up.
Even though the sales are low, the quality is still there in Trippy's music.
Yeah, I think so. That especially that St. Michael EP, that shit is fire as fuck. The little 6-7 songs, hard. That
You
little,
heard the new one?
I didn't hear the new joint yet. The cover's mad funny though. I didn't.
The cover is funny.
I didn't hear the new shit, but that little EP, boy, that shit hard. And I don't even like that Jersey drill shit, but Trippy did
That's
that shit well.
interesting. I didn't know the whole thing was
That whole EP is that, yeah. That Cash Cobain sound.
I would say fucking A Love Letter to You 5 was
It was great.
a beautiful album that
It's just
a
not-
lot of, at the moment it came out,
Yeah.
like nobody was really on the Trippy train.
It's
so.
just the R&B sound. It's not my go-to. So I really got to be in the mood to bump that. You know what I mean? Not saying that is bad.
And
I just-
anytime his ex comes on, I skip the song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think she has a
I
great
thought
voice.
she was good initially, but
Really?
Yeah.
I like those songs. Bitch.
Jace think he Kanye.
Chase. That's actually not a hot take because he really tweaking. He is, bro. You can't
He's
be
having an
saying,
episode. You think it's a manic episode? One of those things?
I think, and this is my personal take on Jace, bro. I honestly feel like he has depression. I'll be honest with you. I think he's depressed. He can't go nowhere because he's looking over his shoulder everywhere. He says it himself.
He's on house. Oh no. He might be on house arrest though.
I'm not too sure, but he's always saying like, "Yo, people want to kill me. People I don't even know want to kill me. Like I'm afraid to go outside." He's always talking about, "I got kids. I got kids." But you over here coming at the LGBT community, like saying this about Jews, like calling them the F slur. Like, what's the point of that? You're just putting negativity. He loves to argue. He says it all the time. Like, I think he's catching on to the narrative that that's his shtick, so he just keeps doing it. Every time he goes on live, I'm getting all these views, and views is getting to his head, you know? And it's kind of sad, bro, because he's super talented. I watch his kick streams. He'll make a whole song in like 30 minutes. All the beats, he would fuck up, be like, fuck it, we gonna make it work. And he ends up making it sound fire. Like, he distorts it. His auto-tune is hard.
There was a time where he was like top 3, top 4 in the underground, and then those allegations of him snitching came out, and ever since then,
he's been coming back though.
Fucked.
Yeah, but he's been coming back like musically for sure. And I feel like he doesn't even understand how much talent that God gave him, bro. He's taking it for granted, bro. He's out here calling on Instagram Live with Xavier So Bass, talking about how gay he is and shit. What does that have to do with anything?
At the end of the day, I've been saying this a lot lately. Is it necessary?
It's not. And he apologized about it. He's like, nah, I don't even have full custody of my kids. I'm losing out on bread. My label's not letting me do shit. Yeah, because that's your problem. We were supposed to feel sorry for you. Bro, you're doing that on yourself. Now he's on his Instagram story talking about open features, this and that. Yeah, because you going broke, because you doing that dumb shit. He's over here asking for, $100 for a feature, whatever, $500 for a hook, whatever the fuck.
Maybe he should give 2 Fs like a Fendi.
For real, man. Shout out to
the
Jace,
underground got hella beef, but no good music to back it up. No good disses or anything.
Nah,
probably
good music
probably
everywhere.
reverting to, or he's probably talking about Summer's diss, which
maybe,
in my opinion,
that shouldn't have been that type of song.
That New Orleans type of diss style, I get why it's popping. I just, one, wasn't not expecting him to do that, and 2, I wanted like a bang.
I was expecting a Swing Your Pole type song, not a fucking NBA YoungBoy Walmart ripoff. That's literally what it was, bro. It was a Krasdale NBA YoungBoy song. Like, it just wasn't. Yeah. It was okay, but nah.
Yeah.
I always thought Summers wasn't that good to begin with, though. So I'm the wrong person to talk.
As far as the beefs in general with the underground, it's so childish.
So many. Rich Amiri.
There's so
Jace.
many, and y'all not throwing hands. Y'all not throwing hands. Yeah. Y'all not doing anything. Y'all unfollow each other.
Yeah. What Jay said about Young FaZe,
I think a lot of y'all need to get smacked.
Oh yeah,
that's a big thing. Like, y'all never got smacked, and that's, I can tell.
I could tell, baby. I could tell.
Caribou, or whatever her name is the only star out of Concrete. I that's not really a hot take, but I guess it's a hot take.
I mean, she's definitely buzzing right now. She doesn't have too much material, but obviously she's the female, right? So she's gonna get more looks.
She only started rapping 6 months ago.
Yeah, but like, she's the female, so obviously she's gonna get more looks just in general. Without even opening her mouth, she's gonna have more looks. Period.
What do you think of her style?
I think she's cool.
What do you think of her like rap style?
Oh, I don't like that style at all.
It's nothing new, but for a female, it's pretty new.
I never liked that Detroit sound. I'm not a fan of it, but I've listened to her, the only couple songs she has, and it takes a while to get used to. Because it's so, like, she's just talking on the beat. It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, she got a move that she does in every music video. She goes like...
Yeah, nah, she cool. I fuck with her swag. I fuck with her swag OD. I just got to get used to that sound.
Drake's only good album since 2015 is Her Loss.
That's the best album, yeah. I think that's his best project since If You're Reading This Too Late, yeah.
Man...
Scorpion's
for me,
good.
the replayability of Honestly Nevermind is up there, bro. And a lot of people hated that, but the barbecues stood the test of time because every barbecue was playing that shit.
That's a good take, but I do feel like Her Loss was very good. That's definitely in like top 5.
When it dropped, I think I ranked it like 3rd or 4th in his discography.
Yeah.
Since then, I kind of,
Dwindled a bit.
yeah. Pink Tape Tour over Utopia Tour.
Well, I don't know. We haven't gone yet.
We haven't gone yet.
But from what we've seen with Utopia, is way more theatrical than a Uzi show.
Especially the intro.
Look
the
at the
intro
stage.
for Pink Tape Tour was trash.
Yeah,
He kind of came out the door like.
I feel you. I mean, the little
compared to fucking Hyena and the Flames.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. Travis is literally like a blockbuster movie. You can't really compare. Unless you're a super Uzi fan, you'll say that. But, nah.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting when you go to a Travis show.
Yeah. Scary Hours 3 wasn't that good. People are only giving it props because Drake went old school. Same shit with Jack Harlow. Well,
What do you mean it wasn't that good? What makes you say it wasn't that good? I don't get it. How is it not good? It's great.
I want to say this. The last song, I forget what it's called, the Fuck My Ex song, that is one of the best songs he's ever put out.
I think
if it was 2015, bro, that song would be a #1 smash.
So the reason why it's not is because it's saturated, you're saying? Like
nowadays, yeah, like people are kind of over Drake. Let's be honest. They're like, we get it.
I feel you.
But I just want to give props to that song because it's a really good song.
That you know that meme where he's like, "That's why he's the GOAT." That meme, that's the type. Remember, you always be like, "Bars, Drake don't have it." He proved to me your statement with that little 5 songs, bro. Like Drake really got it.
Yeah,
like, that's the Drake that I would want. I'm a little older, so I feel like I can relate to the shit he's saying. I could understand everything.
Right.
Not that I can understand what he's saying, but it's way more personable. Like it's just.
I wish though,
emotionally more invested than Sexy Red shit.
I wish those 6 songs though, like he made them actual songs. Like yeah, you can have a few where you're just going bar after bar the whole way.
Yeah.
But I wish at least a few of them, like he made them into actual hooks.
You structure it like an actual song.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely not something I would go back to like that, but as a piece of art, I feel like that's like the best little shit he's made in years.
If anybody's going to make rapping mainstream, it's going to be Drake. I feel like he had a perfect chance to do that. And that last song should lead the way for it.
Facts. Fuck my ex.
Trips, only 10 out of 10 album is...
Life is a trip.
What's that?
Love Letter to You?
Love Letter to You.
That's it?
I guess the original.
The first one? That shit trash.
See on your face.
That shit is so overrated.
Look like a donkey spread its ass and like farted in your face. You just like...
Nah, the raunchy sound is for me. I never really liked it like that, but there are some songs on there that are really good and underrated. But that's probably the worst one, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's the worst one out of all of them.
3500 for the Coat by Travis and Future and 2 Chainz is one of, if not the most overrated trap song of all time.
Damn, that's a hot take.
It's a long ass
too
song.
Long.
But it's not overrated. That shit go hard.
A little bit. It's overrated. Even when it came out, I thought it was cool. I didn't think it was like, holy shit, this that work right here. It's
overrated.
Cool.
I feel like it's
a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's not underrated either, but it's too long. That shit's way too long. I could tell it's better than that.
Shout out to Flex. Trippy dropped St. Michael way too late. He's already fallen off, and this album not bringing him back. He's hopped on the drill beats way too late. At this point, he's just fishing and hoping, or hopping on trends, trying to get back on, and it's not working.
Well, one, you gotta give props to Trippy for even attempting and trying to get back on the train, right? You know, trying to experiment with a new sound for him. And I think it worked well. It's not, you can't force people to listen to your shit. I mean, let's say it did blow up. Would you still be saying that? What if it did catch people's attention and the shit was super popping and went gold or platinum? Like, would you say that it's too late that he hopped on it? Or are you just saying that because, you know, it didn't go nowhere with it? I think it's great. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
No, I feel
I feel like he's just saying that because he's not as popular.
like the
but
proof is in the pudding that he's.
it's already out.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really force people to listen to this shit. I feel like no matter what he does, it's not gonna gain anybody.
That's why I say
unless
it's
it's a super
hiatus.
Unless it's a super hit. Like a hit is a hit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like look at Tyga with Taste. That shit just ended up being a smash. We didn't expect Tyga to come out with some shit like that. But if Trippy for some reason comes out with a crazy, undeniable hit, then maybe he'll come
Isn't
back.
that interesting how Tyga could have a song like Taste and whatever, but he'll drop an album the next day
No
and
one
it's
gives
selling 13 copies.
Yo, if Tyga did a show in New York, where would it be?
Honestly, he would probably have supporting
Just
acts.
Tyga though.
He would probably have female
He'd probably
supporting
have
acts.
YG.
But like females too though. He'll probably have like
But that's not what I'm saying.
Sexy
though. Let's say
Red.
it's just Tyga.
just Tyga.
Just Tyga.
I was gonna say if it was Sexy Red, YG, and Tyga, it would be an arena, right?
DJ Mustard's a DJ, and it's just Tyga. Come on, fuck that. Yeah, of course. If you had YG,
Amityville Music Hall. Nah, the Gramercy Theater.
Gramercy Theater
Like
is crazy.
300
That's like
people?
250, 300.
Nah,
bro.
he could do SOBs.
He can't
could
do Irving
bigger.
Plaza
He
by
could-
himself.
He could do Irving.
Yeah.
There's mad biddies that will pop out for him.
All right. So what if it's Tyga and let's say Sexy Red, YG?
I would say an arena. I would say
Hell no.
I would say Barclays.
Hell no.
You don't think Trippy? Sexy Red.
Absolutely not.
Just Sexy Red alone might sell half that stadium.
Maybe. Fuck my baby daddy.
YG.
Fuck my baby daddy.
Sucks. I don't give a bro. YG sucks, and I've been telling my man Scott. Shout out my man Scott. I've been telling him since 2014 he sucks.
Oh my god. Nah, bro. He don't suck, bro. He's just okay. He's the definition of mid for sure.
All the SoundCloud era artists, excluding CARTI, are in there. I'ma just drop whatever phase. Like the energy from before isn't there, especially Uzi with Pink Tape.
Just drop whatever. I don't know if 21 Savage is just dropping whatever. Maybe Kodak.
Yeah, I was just Kodak. Don't know what's going on.
Kodak just be chilling. The thing about Kodak is like he don't give a fuck if he
Kodak's
has
just
fans or
like-
not. He got his fan base. He got
thug.
in the Drink Champ shit. He like, well, what that other dude name? He like, who you talking about? Nah, T.I., the other boy. Like, who that big? Yeah, big boy. He tried to get me off the label. Hoe ass. But we good though. We maintaining. You know what I mean? But like, I don't think Yachty's just dropping whatever.
Yeah,
Hell
especially
nah.
Yachty. I don't think he's just dropping
Hell
whatever.
nah. Denzel Curry ain't just dropping whatever. So that's not true.
With Uzi, to your point, with Uzi, there's a bunch of shit that happened to him the last 2-3 since he's dropped. Since he dropped Eternal Take, there's like a whole bunch of shit from his girlfriend breaking up with him to him beating up her new boyfriend to him being off drugs, him getting in a new relationship, you know, CARTI finessing him. Like, there's a bunch of shit, bro.
Trippy might be the one if you want to say that, but I don't know. That's a
Let me see.
interesting take. Rolling Thrax, what you doing?
Drake
man?
hasn't dropped a good project since More Life, and that was 6 years ago. Since Scorpion, he's been getting worse and worse.
You could argue that, but I don't think it's true. I mean, like we said, what's his name? Her Loss was great. The fucking the Shit You Love was solid. What is it again? Honestly, never mind. Certified Lover Boy was probably that project where I was like, yeah, he's relying on his laurels. Like, he's just making this because he's Drake. Where I felt like he was just waking out of the bed and making those songs. They were so uninspired.
You could tell
It
For
was
All
so
the Dogs was
uninspired.
made on the road. And it was.
Made
It
on
was
the
made
road?
on the road, like during tour.
Why? Because of what he's saying and shit?
It just wasn't inspiring. It wasn't.
Really?
Like, you can tell, bro. Hell yeah.
So you saying if it was like if he was locked in for 3 months in his crib, it would have sounded way different.
It doesn't sound focused at all.
Especially the
Sounds
Yeet joint.
very much all over the place.
The shit with J. Cole though, that's a top 5 song of the year.
The newer one, or
For the shooters, yeah, with J.
well,
Cole.
he has another J. Cole song on the.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about the shit they dropped a music video for. Which that music video, can't even imagine how long that shit took to make. Bro.
It seemed like a day.
I know, but you know the shot where Drake shoots the ball and then it goes and then the rim falls and you know how long that probably took, bro?
Shout out to
Jesus.
Gibson Hazard.
Bro, and then when you see the dog like reflection and it turns into Drake, damn, that shit was hard, bro. That video is so hard.
You giving
Biggest
the
the
videographer mad head right
Biggest
now.
the what?
This is getting deep. It says, I mean, despite the superstitious religious aspect, a lot of these rappers who do rap about death, drugs, gangs, and other degenerate shit that sells so objectively. It's mostly centered around promoting negativity and negative energy and vibes. That results in real world shit like fueling more gang violence in the street and further perpetuating the negative stereotype of black Americans. Then, quote unquote, satanic or not, modern rap is still overall filled with negative shit.
Yeah. Yep. And that's why sometimes I do feel hypocritical when like my family is Christian and you know they want me to go to church and like I grew up in the church, so like when I talk about and then like my whole lifestyle, this whole YouTube channel is all based on hip hop, which most of it is degrading and fucking, you know, just a lot of swearing, obviously, just talking about drugs and all this shit, killing people. Like, yeah, it is negative. That's why a lot of times I try to not listen to rap. Like, there's times where it's too toxic, bro. Especially the community. The opinions are so, everybody has to be heard in the community. It's hard to just listen to the shit all the time like that. It does fuck with your mental state a little bit.
Yeah, that's why when, like, there be students out there listening to drill music all day.
That shit is demonic.
I'm like, yo, how are you listening to that all day?
That shit is like, that shit reminds me of taking the foam from when you're a kid, like the free lunch shit, and like scratching it next to somebody's. It's like, you know what I mean? Scratching the chalkboard.
Even like
that's what that music sounds like to me.
You know, every time after a show, let's say you're pulling back up to Long Island, we're in the whip after a show. It was just straight madness, mad mosh pits.
Yeah.
What am I putting on? What am I putting on the way home?
Erykah
Badu, bro. I need soothing music to go home to because it is chaotic. It is very demonic and negative sometimes. You know. Uzi screaming out at the Pink Tape tour. Yes, it's 666 Satan this. That's why they hate us. Yeah, like the whole stadium singing that. Dude. The whole stadium singing that. Like I don't say it, but like it is eerie. And then his interludes.
It's like
his intro and interludes and transitions with the background.
You have to obey him. That's what they were saying.
Yeah,
you have to obey him. Uzi, you went #1.
Like he made your album go #1. You owe him. That's fucking creepy. But if that's the aesthetic they want to push, fuck it. At this point,
because there are some people that do get brainwashed into that. Like there are some kids that
you said at Rolling Loud Cali's, there was a kid next to you in the pit that had the
not a kid. He's some weird dude. But
he had like some tattoo, devil tattoo.
Yeah, he had the do-rag. He be at like every show tweaking.
And he was like, oh hell.
Yeah, no, he's an actual Satanist. Like he had the Baphomet here. He had like the devil here. And I was like, whoa, where the Bible's at? He's like, what? Yo, hail Satan, bro. I was like, all right.
See, that's so like, is it bad of me to like want to snuff him? Like if I heard that and I was like, what the fuck?
Because that's everybody has their own beliefs.
But him saying fuck that, right? I would never say fuck that. Yeah. All right, maybe one or two more. Maybe two more. With Tana's discography right now, he could have been huge, but no one knows how far he is since he only drops on SoundCloud archives.
Well, I feel like it's still kind of early for Tana, you know. I still feel like he's a buzzing artist. He's still an underground artist, you know. It's not like he's established yet. He's still trying to find his sound. He just dropped a fire, like 5-song EP called Dale. Is it Dale? I'm Hispanic. I call it Dale. But
I think it's Dale.
That shit is hard. Like, you feel me? I feel like, his team be promoting him. They try. That's why I'm saying he should have been on that Tekka project, you know, to give him some more eyes out there. I feel like he's doing fine. I think he's doing just fine. No features on that project. Eventually, though, he's going to start needing the industry features to really grow. Because I can see him having a mainstream song, but that's going to be tough.
He
talented,
started out
though.
at 14. I've said in the past on like
crazy.
At episode like 10, 20, I was saying that he was like the 500 Degrees Lil Wayne of back in the day, right? Like he still doesn't have a sound yet, but he's developing it.
For sure. His voice is changing slightly too. Like it's not as high pitched. His voice isn't as high pitched. I think the only thing that holds Tana back, and I'm gonna keep it 100, is the sussiness. The zesty shit. I'm serious. Because nobody in the comments ever talk shit about his music. You don't see not one comment saying this is ass or this is trash. Facts. It's literally only, yo, you're mad gay. Like, that's it. Let's keep it 100. I thought you were going to
say something about his egotistical ways.
That could be something, too. I noticed that. Hold on. Have you seen the song Antisocial Just Went Gold, right? I don't know if you noticed that, so shout out to Tana for that. And shout out Slum Sixes because he was on that. And Tana's so petty, he don't fuck with Slum no more. So when he posted that Twitter post, it's literally just, they took Slum 6 off of it. Come on, bro. And then Slum posted on his story like, damn, it be like that sometimes. Like, come on, bro. You gotta give Slum credit, bro.
I'll say this.
He will always be engraved with your career, period. You don't gotta, that's petty, bro. Like, just show credit.
Bro, they're kids. They're gonna think like that now, but 5-10 years from now, they're gonna be cool again.
Probably,
we were so young and dumb.
That's true.
Listen, the egotistical stuff, that's what I think holds a lot of people back.
Right.
You know, with like Young Fazo too, he does a lot of egotistical shit.
Yeah.
And that doesn't add value to what you got going on. You being mysterious, but on the asshole sense of thing, on the asshole tip, that's not gonna help you.
Yeah, at all.
Like, I think keep making your music, keep developing your sound, but just be a good dude at the end of the day. Yeah. That is gonna carry along or carry your career way further than some of the things that we've heard, like all the asshole ways you do. So like
him tweeting earlier this year, I believe, where he was like, "Yo, y'all better give me my flowers." Flowers for what? Come on, like humble yourself. Humble yourself. We get it. You were 14. You came out with a smash like underground hit. Antisocial is probably the biggest in the new generation,
and it probably popped off the new generation that we fuck with.
Of course, I feel him. Like, let me talk my shit a little bit. Everybody be in their bag when they tweet, but that definitely hurt a little bit. Like, your ego is not. People don't want to see that.
Yeah,
you know. So
I guess that was it.
Shout out Tanner though.
This guy said, "Where is it?
He didn't say shit.
He said, I got something hot y'all can take."
Yo, where the pause button at?
Episode 76, y'all.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Knicks, you heard?
He went to a Knicks game. They was down by 21.
They was down by 21 and came back. Come
Julius can't handle the moment Randall was nowhere to be seen.
Emmanuel quickly. It's Emmanuel quickly. It's that boy him.
Tyrese Maxey better.
I'm in town, party's going down.